You have the right people that will never back down to nobody anywhere in the world.
I would challenge all of you in the room to make the decision and just go all in once and for all. If you're with me, say I'm all in.
You take this energy that you're experiencing right now, you bring it back to your country, you bring it back to your people. This energy is what's gonna give the rest of this industry the hope that is needed. Say this with me. I will win!
We're going to release your mission into the world, and we're going to take you all the way to chairman, but you have to promise me you won't quit. Do I have your promise?
How can you create something different? How can you move a different way than others are moving? And that's where disruption comes from.
How many of you are excited to be part of the greatest company in the history of network marketing?
The more humble you are, and the more you care about people, truly care, that they show the love. That is the real success, my family. That is the real success.
What's going on, guys? Man, I'm excited to be up here. It's so good to see you guys on day 3 with the same energy.
The only company in the space filling out arenas every 6 months. We literally have some of the most elite leadership that the industry has ever seen all under one roof. And for the first time in company history, we are truly and 100% unified. This is not normal. And I want to give glory to God first and foremost for keeping his hand over this company. I want to give a shout out to all the amazing leaders that make this possible. To our founders, Christopher Terry, Isis De La Torre, for creating this space, because this is home. So, growing up, and I'm not up here to give you guys a rags to riches story, because honestly, I don't like it too much myself. But I want you guys to understand the environment. Growing up, my environment, it created a callousness around my heart. Growing up, my environment kind of made me cold towards other individuals. By the time I was a few months old, my father was murdered in New York City. By the time that I was around 15 years old, I became a ward of the state, where my parents no longer had custody of me and they gave me up to the state. By the time that I was 17 years old, I was on my own, sleeping on friends' couches, living outside of the trash bag. All of this led to an insane amount of uncertainty about myself. It led to an insane amount of anger towards the world. It led to an insane amount of hurt. Being 16 years old, not knowing, 17 years old, not knowing what it is that you were gonna eat that night. Not having a place to call home. Not even understanding what home is, just looking for shelter on a day-to-day basis. I found myself growing cold fast. That mixed with an insane amount of substances that I was using in order to alter my reality, I found myself pushing myself away from everyone. I was depressed, I was anxious, I was frustrated. And then I found this industry. And this industry was, for the first time, a safe space. This industry, for the first time, it was something that I felt like I belonged. And I hadn't felt like I belonged for almost my entire life. I'll never forget the first time that I heard about this industry. It was actually Alex was presenting our previous company. Imagine that, your first time hearing about the industry, hearing it from now somebody that I consider family. And I remember looking at the room. There must have been, at the house that we were at, there must have been probably 50 to 100 people inside of that house. And I remember recognizing that there were people from all different walks of life. And I started to really fall in love with this industry because it was a place that people like me, the misfits, could truly fit in. That they could belong. That this industry, it erased all barriers. We live in a world today that is designed to divide. We live in a world today that is designed to divide from a cultural perspective, from a political perspective, from a religious perspective. This world is designed to divide. And somehow we overlook that division. We turn a blind eye to that division because it's become our reality. It's a part of our everyday. And this industry erased all of those boundaries. For somebody like me, it didn't matter what it was that I could or could not bring to the table. The color of your skin doesn't matter in this industry. Your financial status doesn't matter inside of this industry. What it is that you believe in or what it is that you don't believe in does not matter inside of this industry. It completely began to erase every single border that I had inside of my life. And more than anything, it began to make me feel like I belonged. It made me feel like I had purpose. So for the first 3 years inside of my career, we were growing, but we were growing slow. And how many people know that growing pains, they hurt, man. Grow slow. And for the first 3 years of my career, I was sold out. I always knew that I was going to be a lifer inside of this industry. I always knew that I was going to be top 100, top 20. I always knew this. So I kept going and I kept pushing this thing. And for the first 3 years, man, I was getting my butt whooped. But I was so in love with the industry. I didn't care what it was that I was making because I knew for a fact that I was exactly where it was that I was supposed to be. No college degree, no high school diploma. This was it. This was it. And I knew I was exactly where it was that I was supposed to be. And I stuck it through. 2015, I find I Am Mastery Academy.
Woo! Let's go!
2015, after 3 years, they say that it takes years to become an overnight success. After 3 years, we finally launched I Am Mastery Academy. First 2 months, we were customers. On that third month, we decided to launch, and 63 days later, we hit the rank of Chairman 10. A year later, partnered with Alex Morton, the rank of Chairman 25. 90 days later, the rank of Chairman 50. 90 days later, the rank of Chairman 100. 6 months later, the rank of Chairman 250. Literally about 8 months to a year later, the rank of Chairman 500. About a year from there, Chairman 750. All of which happened after major events like this. And I say that to say, thank you. I say that to say that life started going fast. Life started getting very, very fast. You know, I'm a kid that I grew up the way it was that I told you. It's safe to say I didn't own a passport. Then out of nowhere, I'm sitting there globe-trotting, hitting different countries. Right now, over 46 different countries. I come from a family of government assistance. I come from a family that we didn't have finances set out for us. We weren't taught financial education, financial literacy. You probably come from a similar family as that. Next thing I know, I'm wealthier than I've ever could have imagined. You couldn't tell me 10 years ago that this would be my reality. Every room that I'm walking into, people know who it is that I am. People are asking to take pictures, and for some crazy reason, they thought that this young, very handsome Puerto Rican kid had all the answers to every question that they had in life. And in reality, I was just trying to figure it out myself. Next thing I know, I'm leading leaders. Life is moving so fast, and trust me, I love to go fast. I enjoy going fast. There's a reason that I drive the cars that I drive. There's a reason that I live the life that I live. I like to go fast. But let me tell you something, when you're going fast, you ever been in a car and you're speeding, everything is blurry on the sides. Everything is blurry on the sides, and all you're focused on, you're not focused on where the exit is coming. You're not focused on anything else other than not crashing and burning. That's the only thing you're not focused on when you're going fast. Not crashing and not burning. There were so many lessons that were passing me by. So many opportunities that were passing me by. So many different things that I should have been present for that were passing me by. I started landing in cities, not even excited to get to cities because I had been to them. I started going to places, not even excited. I remember I used to videotape all my food, and then it came to a point where it's just food. The watches, the cars, the clothes, none of that mattered anymore, because eventually that watch is just a watch. That car is just a car. There's always going to be a better one. And I found myself not valuing a lot of the things that I worked so hard for. And through that led to an immense amount of anxiety again, below my old friend. 2023, the beginning of 2023, for the first time in my career, my vision was blurry. For the first time in my career, a 10-year career, I made it out of the mud. I defied all odds, and my vision was blurry for the very first time. I didn't know what to do. I try to seek solace, which is a space of safety. I try to seek solace from my peers. I try to seek solace from my mentors. I try to seek solace from the company, but there just something wasn't clicking, man. Something wasn't clicking, and I'm not sure what it is that you believe in, honestly. However, I'm a strong believer in God. I'm a strong believer in Jesus Christ. Something nudged on my heart. With respect to whatever it is that you believe in, whoever it is that you believe in, I strongly believe that what you believe in believes in you right back. And I strongly believe that what you believe in has a way of communicating with you. I strongly believe that what you believe in has a way of talking to you. Sometimes it's through dreams. Sometimes it's through vision. Sometimes it's a nudge on the heart. But I strongly believe that what it is that we believe in reaches out to us. They find a way to be able to reach out to us. And I don't know what it was. I like to think that it was God. But I don't know what it was, but I heard something. I heard a message. I had a vision that said, slow down. Slow down? What do you mean slow down? I don't like to go slow. I'm not interested in going slow. I'm not going to slow down. So what I would always do is try to speed up against or based off of my own will. And every time that I tried to speed up, every single time that I forced myself to speed the business up, I was forced to slow down. I was forced to slow down. I would try to speed up, and something would happen inside of my family. Slow down. I would try to speed up, and a big leader would lead my team. Slow down. I would try to speed up, and then mental health would hit me. Slow down. So against my will, I decided to slow down for the first time in my career. And I began to focus on the things that set my soul on fire. I began to write music again. I began to tour. I became a father. I began to spend more family time. And I slowed down. And a lot of people started wondering, Oh, Matt, slow down. Matt, slow down. I need you guys to understand something. We're done going slow. We slowed down long enough to learn the lessons. We slowed down long enough to be able to take this to the next level. We slowed down long enough to identify problems inside of the company, inside of the organization, in order to speed back up. Sometimes you need to slow down in order to speed things up. Sometimes you gotta take a breather in order to see what's going on. Because a lot of the times when we're going fast, we have no intention of realizing what's going around us. We're just trying not to crash and burn. I Am Academy, it's time to speed up. It's time to go fast. The vision is clear. The vision is clear. The vision is clear, guys. And I'm gonna tell you what that vision is. I'm gonna tell you what that vision is right now. The vision's so clear. I want number one. I want number one. I don't want number 5. I don't want number 10. I don't want to be top 100 inside of an industry of 150 million people. I want number one. And that means that I'm willing to put it all on the damn line in order to come to number one. That means that I'm willing to sacrifice in order to go up. That means that I'm going to be going fast. That means that I'm going to give it everything. And guess what? The top 10 positions in this industry are going to come from this company. There ain't no space for the wicked. There ain't no space for other companies. There ain't no space for other leaders, because we have the best in the world right here inside of this stadium. The vision is clear. The vision is clear as day. We're gonna have the best products. We already do. We're gonna have the most transactions on a day-to-day basis inside of this industry, the most website visits, the most conversions, the most. And I'm letting you guys know right now that my goal is to create that safe space that I once fell in love with inside of this industry. My goal is to create that safe space that once brought me freedom, that once brought me peace of mind, that once brought me clarity. You see, I want to create a space. I have no intention of going out and building. Our goals are completely different now. We're not going for 1,000 chairmen, because 1,000 chairmen will be the byproduct. We are not going for $1 billion company, because we're going to be a $5 billion company a year. And I'm letting you know right now that that's going to be a byproduct. So I refuse for the goal to be numerical. No, our goal is to create a safe space inside of this industry. Our goal is to create a space where people know that they're going to get paid every Friday. Our goal is to create a space where people know that the products are always innovative. Our goal is to create a space that they know their company is here 10 years down the road. Our goal is to create a space where women feel safe. Our goal is to create a space where we're able to dominate. Our goal is to create a safe space inside of this industry and make this industry something that people can find safety in again. You see, vision is a crazy thing. Vision is such a crazy concept, man. Because vision, the greater the vision, the greater the opposition. And I think that what it is that we're doing here, like I said, it's not normal. What it is that we're doing here has never been done before. So naturally, we're gonna have some enemies. Naturally, we're gonna have some opposition. Naturally, we're gonna have people coming after us. You know one thing about Matt Rosa, I ain't never been afraid of a fight.
Let's go, Matt Rosa!
Never been afraid of a fight.
You're the beast!
Vision is the greatest gift that we can be blessed with. The greatest gift that we can be blessed with. I didn't create the vision for I Am Mastery Academy, but I bought into that vision. And sometimes it's just about buying into that vision, because what that does is it creates a slither of hope, man. And all we need is just a little bit of hope to hold on to, because hope is like a rope. Hope is like a rope, man. I'm telling you right now, hope is like a rope. Sometimes all we need is that slither of hope to be able to pull us closer to what it is that we're looking to accomplish. Sometimes we just need a little bit of hope to keep us focused. Sometimes we need a little bit of hope to truly keep us committed. And that's my goal. I encourage you to have hope. You see, there's nothing different between you guys sitting over here and the individuals that you see on stage, even the men that you're seeing before you today. We all bleed the same blood. We all walk the same walk. We all breathe the same air. So I need you to have just a little bit of hope, because if we're going to the #1 spot as a company, if we're going to the #1 spot as the top income earner inside of the industry, it's not going to happen by myself. I'm going to need each and every single one of you guys to help me. I'm going to need each and every single one of you guys to have a little bit of hope. I'm going to need each and every single one of you guys to just ride this thing out and keep that same energy that you're feeling right now inside of this event. I promise you that much. Man, we're done going slow. Can we say we're done going slow? We're done going slow. We're done going slow. We're done going slow. Man, we're about to scare the industry. We're about to spook the industry. Because if they think that what we've done so far is impressive, wait until they see the next 24 months and what it is that we do as a company to this industry. Hope is a rope. And my goal is that we pull you closer to that belief, that we pull you closer to those goals, we pull you closer to creating this safe space next to us. It's going to take all of us moving in unity, moving in unison, truly buying into that vision of creating a safe space. This industry has become so tarnished because of individuals that are doing things for the wrong reasons. And as I look at this company, I look at the corporate staff, I look at our organizations, I look at our leadership, I can't help but realize that we slowed down for a reason. The updates that this company has provided has brought me so much peace inside of my heart and inside of my mind. You guys remember, I'm a father now. And if something is not in my life for the next 10 years, 20 years, I do not have space in my life for that thing. If it is not something that is consistent, I do not have space in my life for those things. If it's not something that I can trust will take care of your families, I do not have space in my life for those kind of things. We're gonna make this space safe. We're gonna make this space great, but it's gonna take each and every single one of us. You see, home is so much more than shelter. Home is so much more than just a building. Home is so much more. Home is where it is that the heart's at. Home is where it is that the heart's at. My heart is inside of this company. My heart is with the people. My heart is with bettering. My heart is with each and every single one of you guys, because this is my home. This is my home. I'm coming up on a tour throughout Europe. If we could put the tour dates on the flyer, the flyer on the screen. We're hitting Croatia, Serbia, Slovenia, Italy, Miami, Portugal, Spain, UK, Germany, and you carry it back to those cities. You take this energy that you're experiencing right now and you carry it back to those phone calls. You take this energy that you're experiencing right now, you bring it back to your country, you bring it back to your people, because this energy is what's going to give the rest of this industry the hope that is needed for us to become that safe space inside of this place. Yo, corporate, I think it's safe to say we might need a bigger venue for Budapest. We're going to need a bigger venue for Budapest. We're about to take over, and I'm at peace, I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm in love, and this is home. Thank you guys.
Welcome to I Am Mastery Academy. I Am Mastery Academy sells digital educational products and services focused on the teaching of skills and understanding financial markets and the e-commerce sector. The content is delivered online primarily through live interactive video and supported by a library of pre-recorded and app-based content. I Am Mastery Academy was formed in 2013 by Chris Terry and Isis Terry to offer learning and education opportunity to adult students on a subscription model. I Am Mastery Academy's objective is to provide its customers with accessible and interactive training to enable them to develop skills they could apply to their own trading. Initially, I Am Mastery Academy focused on financial markets education, but has since expanded its scope into learning modules that cover other areas such as social media, personal development, and e-commerce. The primary I Am Mastery Academy products are learning modules known as courses. There are 5 distinct courses that are offered to customers to purchase via the IAM.Academy website: foreign exchange, stocks and cryptocurrency, e-commerce, social media, and personal development. The content of each course is delivered by interactive online sessions with I Am Mastery Academy trainers called educators via a service which is called Go Live. Each Go Live session is offered on multiple days and at various times to accommodate students in different time zones. Students can also access a library of pre-recorded video modules for each course, which is also available on mobile devices via the I Am Academy app. In addition, I Am Mastery Academy offers Travel Life Experiences. This travel benefits membership program is not an educational product, but gives members access to discounted travel and experiences, including themed educational trips. I Am Mastery Academy does not engage in providing trading signals, offer investment advice, or provide trading facilities, nor does I Am Mastery Academy refer business to investment brokers or recommend firms of brokers to its Academy customers. I Am Academy, therefore, has no information on how students invest or trade or whether they make a profit or loss in their trading activities. I Am Academy uses a multi-level marketing program involving independent business owners or IBOs to sell its online educational services. Customers who are not part of the multi-level structure pay subscriptions for educational services. Commissions are paid only on customer subscriptions. No commissions are paid for recruitment or from any fees paid by participants in the multi-level program. All I Am Mastery Academy IBOs are self-employed, independent contractors and are not employees. As such, they do not receive a salary and are paid only on the customer sales they make or their sales teams make. You must be 18 years old or older to enroll. Visit IAM.Academy to learn more. I Am Mastery Academy. This is home.